Intention is the starting point of every dream and every action. It is the seed of creation, the silent force that sets things in motion. When we set an intention, we plant a seed of possibility in the fertile ground of our consciousness. Proverbs 16:3 beautifully captures this truth. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Intention is more than just wishful thinking. It is a conscious and deliberate act of aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions with a desired outcome. It is about harnessing the power of our minds to shape our reality. Intention is the bridge between our inner world and our outer experience. When we live with intention, we become conscious creators of our lives. We move from a place of reactivity to a place of purpose and power. We begin to understand that we are not merely victims of circumstance, but active participants in the unfolding of our own destinies. The power of intention has been recognized and revered by ancient cultures worldwide. The Egyptians, renowned for their architectural marvels, believed that the construction of pyramids was not merely a physical endeavor, but a spiritual one. They infused the very stones with intentions for eternity, for the preservation of their pharaohs and the continuity of their civilization. Native American traditions also emphasize the interconnectedness of all things and the power of intention in healing and harmony. Shamans and medicine men would perform rituals and ceremonies, imbuing them with the intention to heal the sick, appease the spirits, and ensure the well-being of their tribe and the natural world. Their deep reverence for nature stemmed from the understanding that intention could influence the delicate balance of life itself. From the chanting of mantras in ancient India to the rituals of the Aboriginal Australians, intention has been woven into the fabric of human experience since time immemorial. These ancient practices remind us that we are part of a web of life, and our intentions have the power to influence not only our own lives, but also the world around us. The Bible is replete with examples of intention shaping destiny. From the very first chapter of Genesis, where God speaks the world into existence, we see the transformative power of intention. "Let there be light," God says, and light bursts forth, illuminating the darkness. This act of creation is the ultimate testament to the power of intention. Throughout the Old Testament, we witness individuals whose lives are guided and transformed by their intentions. Abraham's unwavering faith in God's promise leads him to a new land and establishes a lineage that continues to this day. Moses, driven by his intention to free his people from slavery, leads the Israelites out of Egypt and into the Promised Land. Solomon, renowned for his wisdom, understood the importance of aligning intentions with divine will. "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance," he wrote in Proverbs 21:5, emphasizing the importance of focused effort and clear intentions. The Bible reminds us that our intentions are not separate from our spiritual connection, but rather an expression of it. The institution of marriage itself reflects the evolving nature of human intentions. In ancient times, marriages were often arranged for political or economic gain, with little regard for the individual desires of the couple. Marriage was seen as a contract, a means of securing property and alliances. Over time, however, the intention behind marriage began to shift. The concept of romantic love emerged, and with it, the desire for companionship, emotional intimacy, and shared dreams. Marriage evolved from a transaction to a covenant, a sacred union built on love, respect, and mutual support. Today, many couples enter into marriage with the intention of creating a partnership based on equality, growth, and shared values. They understand that marriage is not a destination, but a journey, and they approach it with intentionality, seeking to build a life together that is greater than the sum of its parts. Section 5. The currency of trust, intention, and modern finance. Even in the seemingly impersonal world of finance, intention plays a crucial role. Money, at its core, is a representation of trust. We exchange goods and services based on the belief that others will honor their commitments. When this trust is eroded, as in times of economic instability, the entire system is thrown into disarray. Ethical investing is one example of how intention is shaping the financial landscape. Increasingly, investors are choosing to support companies whose values align with their own, such as those committed to sustainability, social responsibility, and ethical business practices. They understand that their financial decisions have power and are choosing to invest in a future that reflects their deepest intentions. The rise of crowdfunding platforms is another testament to the power of collective intention. Individuals from all walks of life are coming together to support projects and ventures that resonate with their values, bypassing traditional financial institutions and relying on shared purpose and trust. In the realm of finance, intention is proving to be a powerful force for positive change. Section 6. Healing Hands, Hopeful Hearts, Intention in Modern Medicine. The field of medicine, once considered purely scientific and objective, is increasingly recognizing the role of intention in healing. Studies have shown that a doctor's positive expectations and belief in a patient's ability to heal can positively influence treatment outcomes. This phenomenon, known as the placebo effect, highlights the powerful connection between mind and body. Beyond the placebo effect, there is growing interest in the role of mindfulness and intention in promoting overall well-being. Practices like meditation, yoga, and energy healing are gaining mainstream acceptance as people discover their ability to influence their own health and healing through focused intention. From the operating room to the therapist's office, intention is finding its place in modern medicine. It is a reminder that healing is not merely a physical process, but a holistic one, encompassing mind, body, and spirit. By embracing the power of intention, we tap into our innate capacity for self-healing and create a more compassionate and effective approach to healthcare. Section 7. Aligning with the divine practical steps for intentional living. Living with intention is not a mystical concept reserved for the spiritually inclined. It is a practical and accessible way of life that anyone can embrace. It begins with awareness, with paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and actions. What are the underlying motivations behind our choices? Are we living in alignment with our values and aspirations? Once we have a clearer understanding of our inner landscape, we can begin to set intentions that are aligned with our highest good. This requires honesty, self-reflection, and a willingness to let go of limiting beliefs and patterns that no longer serve us. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." By connecting with a higher power, whether we call it God, the universe, or our own inner wisdom, we tap into a source of guidance and support that can help us manifest our intentions in alignment with our soul's purpose. Section 8. The Ripple Effect. Transforming our world through intention. The power of intention extends far beyond our individual lives. When we live with purpose and integrity, our actions create a ripple effect that influences the world around us. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every effort to make a positive difference, no matter how small, contributes to a more compassionate and just world. Imagine a world where every interaction, every decision, every endeavor is infused with the intention to create a more loving, peaceful, and sustainable world. It may seem like a lofty ideal, but it is within our reach. It begins with each of us committing to living with intention, aligning our actions with our values, and embracing the transformative power of our thoughts, words, and deeds. As we step into the fullness of our intentional selves, we become beacons of light, illuminating the path for others to follow. Together, we can create a world where intention is not just a concept but a lived reality, a world where the collective power of our shared dreams transforms our planet into a haven of peace, prosperity, and love.